Welcome to the Files Podcast, a space where conversations are more than sound, they're substance. Here, stories are not overlooked. They are opened, examined, and understood. We talk about relationships, the kind that shape us, break us, and rebuild us. We speak advocacy, not as a trend, but as a voice that stands when silence is easier. This is where ideas move beyond words, influencing change, making things happen. Because awareness alone is not enough. Conversation must lead to action. We challenge comfort, we question norms, we amplify truth. Every episode is a file opened, every voice a piece of evidence. This is not just a podcast, it's a movement of thought, a record of real life, and a call to be present. Welcome to the Files Podcast.
Hello, this is Daniel Lucius with
Mr. Maxine,
Yeah.
aka Guru.
Guru. Yeah, we have a guest. Viral Zambia.
AKA one.
One. Yeah, it's just like we have ego one. We have one. He is the one. So welcome, Mr. One. You're very welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, so topic of discussion, love and attachment. Love and attachment. Yeah, so we are going to first start by defining what love is and attachment. What is love? What is attachment? Welcome.
Alright.
I think we should define each term. Love, I should define attachment.
Attachment. Mutsungu. Love. Okay, according to me, love is basically that emotion that drives you to being with somebody, you know. That's just basically what I can say. But if I can try to be a little bit philosophical, love is what attracts you to someone when everything nice about them is removed from the equation. Yes, for example, first thing that comes to your mind when you see somebody and you say, I'm attracted to this person. One, you look at the looks, maybe the intelligence, all those things play a part, but then that just attracts you to that person. But what makes you love that person, okay, is that attraction that exists when the rest of these things are removed that are nice about this person, right? Yeah, that's what I think love is.
Okay, so that's love to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that, Mr. One.
One.
One, attachment.
Attachment. Yeah, attachment. So, attachment. I think talk about attachment, talking about the connection, that is there between maybe two people. Now this time we can say you can't basically say two people. This time Sangatama attachment.
It's five,
Five,
6, 8, 10.
These days tend to be attached to more than 2 or 3 people.
Chimona universal charge.
Chimona universal charge. That what in the top but I got all connections.
Yeah.
So basically I think in simpler terms we just say attachment, just a connection that is there between two people. Yes. Especially that when you're talking about love.
So he said love is what? Is the feeling, the emotion,
the attraction.
The attraction, then the connection. So there's attraction and connection. Yeah, so attachment is a connector, isn't it?
Yes.
Then love is okay. I don't think love is defined. Each person defines love differently.
There's a course in English called in the course of language and linguistics. I think I did this course back at uni, where they were telling us to say, if you can't define a word using one sentence, then it's called polysemous, meaning that it has too many definitions that you can't just base one on it. So each person has got a definition of what they think love is.
I think that's how I think when talk of love, we define love depending the experience was Peter Murphy.
Oh yeah.
This time, because when you ask anyone, what is love? No, so people will explain to you or will define love based on the experience, what they have experienced in life when it comes to the issues of love and relationships or love and attachments.
Yeah. So here where I'm reading is saying love is a complex emotional and psychological experience that goes far beyond just liking someone or being with them.
Yes, that's very true.
Yeah, so that is very, very true. I've seen much that fine, we know much that shine. But the question is, can someone love without being attached? Can you be attached without loving, or love without being attached? Is that possible?
Yeah, it's very possible. This time, I think most of the guys or men, those were maybe in relationships. This time we say, "Muntukute wanish nama." So you'll find that you love someone, but you're not attached. You see?
Yeah. So I think one thing we should realize that when we're talking about attachment, I think it's that point where you are too connected to someone where you feel vulnerable without them. I think that's attachment. Yeah. I think that's going to draw kajakam line kajati. Courage that differentiate. So in a personal, I'm agreeing with you. It is possible. It is possible without loving without attachment. It's possible.
I think here we can draw a very, very practical example. Okay, so here's me and Mr.
One, yeah.
At a certain corner somewhere in Boacha, and then I'm on a phone call where somebody just tells me to say, "Hey, I've been sleeping with somebody." And then at the point I know to say this person, right? And then I know my mind is telling me, okay, at this point I'm supposed to do what? To detach. I'm supposed to end this thing right now, because what the hell? You've seen it? And then this person hasn't even hidden at the point. I started to admit that, hey, what I've done is this, and this. So what? And then what gets to my mind is I just begin to reflect on what I have been through, right? Things we've done together, things we've been through, the hard times and the good times, right? Those are the things that define attachment.
Yeah.
And then, funny thing, we always laugh about this moment, but I just went like, "Ini, Njambe Mofuti, what is your favorite color? What is what?" It sounds funny now, but
Do you eat pork?
Yes, imagine. But then what was just being complained about there was not really love. It was attachment. You imagine a life without a person you've been attached to for years. It's hard.
Not you've loved, been attached to.
Actually, I think attachments also, an attachment yields love in some way. Have you never been with somebody that is not really 100% attractive? But because you spend a lot of time together with them, you stop seeing their unattractiveness.
I've been there.
It's because you are attached.
Yes,
Attachment it's used. So
Now you know. One thing I hate about attachment. Attachment does not have freedom.
yeah.
When you love somebody, you are free. But when you are attached, karakeni kaja ka fear of loss. Kalalengo kwa you lack freedom. You want to
you are
cling.
a slave now.
Yeah, you become a slave. I don't think that is a good kind of love.
No, that is not.
Okay,
that is not love.
Maybe we try to set a base here. What makes somebody attached to someone?
Yeah, what's the difference? Yeah? The difference. The difference. Yeah, one thing I think you already said it. It's being, for example, you are found with somebody for a long time. You discover that your life will start feeling empty without that person. Yeah, so that's one thing I think that brings the attachment. Being constantly found with the person or somebody offering you.
Now, do you know what is fun? You find that you are constantly now being with that person. Then you get attached. Now, even of attachment again, love comes in. Love comes in again. So that is why that point where my friend said, when you are attached, even if the person is the beauty isn't that much, you start seeing what the beauty now.
Yeah.
That attachment now has now started going what we're going as love.
So you've said you're attached to someone, then it grows into love.
Yes.
But have you ever been in a situation where you think you love someone when you are just attached?
It's actually it's a crazy world, guys. Because nowadays attachment, if we look at it in like 21st century relationships, relationships now just begin instead of in the old days. You pardon me, I was born in the 90s, by the way. You say you first see a person, you become friends. After becoming friends, you spend a number of moments together, then you develop an attachment. Then the friendship becomes stronger. As days go on, when the bond becomes better and stronger than it was, it develops into love. You become what? You start a relationship. And then love is gradual, it grows, you nurture it like that. But now, before attachment, friendship, sex begins first of all.
This time.
But you find that people have slept with each other before they even started the relationship. So nowadays, what defines attachment is quite sophisticated. People are attached to other people because of how they had sex with them, the experience they had.
It's that I think that is attachment. You are attached because of the thrill, the experience that you get from the person. Yeah. I think the difference between attachment and love, it's how it makes you feel.
Okay.
How does love make you feel?
So how would we define this? Somebody says, but the way that guy handled me in bed, or the way that lady gave herself to me at the point, is just so amazing. I feel like I love her.
Nah.
There are people that say that.
That is not love.
You are not even sure. You feel like
That is not love.
Could we say that we're in a damn? Okay, how can I say this in a lay person's language? We're living in a generation that is so emotionally dumb that we think sex is love.
yeah. Very true. Very true.
This time, I think, let me just say, this generation that we have, I think they mistakenly say, I think once you sleep together, and that is love.
Oh yeah.
But in the actual sense, that is not love.
Yeah. There are even relationships that have ended because they never had sex.
Yeah, And then what's funny is
Because you refused to have sex, the relationship ends.
And what's funny is some of the marriages have begun because of sex. And then imagine you sleep with somebody, they get pregnant, and then they, according to the negotiations you have with the family, they say, okay, you marry this person, you marry, you start a family. But then people forget that you will not be horny the entire days of your lives.
Yeah.
Just like there's the particular guy, I've just forgotten the name of the person, but I saw a Facebook post where somebody says you have sex with somebody for what?
30 minutes.
30 minutes, right? The thrill is done. You can't base love on that because you have these other remaining
20
hours.
23 hours, 30 minutes.
23 hours, 30 minutes
What will you be
of the day. What will you be doing with that person? You are not horny anymore. You've had the sex. That is why love comes in. You need to be somebody that you are attracted to, somebody that you have the same values, and all these other things. Because you
And
not be having
beliefs, of
sex the
course,
entire
yeah.
days of your life.
Yeah, you believe you have the same vision.
It comes, when you get married because of, like he has said, sex. We have couples up by they are now married because of sex. So, quite sad we have couples that are married because of sex. A 30-minute thingy because of sex. Then, in marriage, it reaches to a point where by now, sex now, how can I even put this? But you're just tired of it, you know. Just more thousands more human.
The marriage starts feeling like a jail.
Yes. Much more now. Now imagine you people, you got married because of sex now. Now, if that interest of sex what will you be doing?
Exactly.
Now, since now the cases whereby mama kula because never had time to mwisho and we know now. So it's like about these days. These days.
Yeah, recover. So I think from what we've talked about, yaisa sangwati attachment na love feeling if you bombera chapam.
Yeah.
But these days like from chapam.
Like in the like how it should be.
Yes.
Not how it is. So
back then, kai form 90 to alishupa.
not
Form 90 to alishupa. Akali ayebati. Before and after there is a winner. Finding our attachment just yambira, then that love comes in.
Momishimwa banaije balenda tukwingirira.
No wonder mkesa sango kwebati. Abakale sana. If you poop, no mpofuka chiri.
Yeah.
Number bakamba irendera nde yakwingirira. Tawulangire no muntu. Atawe bayingirira. Yashadiro.
So umasaro ishasa naye akali kwa hiyo tia kwebati tomwa ishwada wino whatsapp nafyo kwa fya mwala upana and elmo akuma napo as two people from different worlds, different backgrounds. Then kusala to wala kufada wakupa wakufaira. Then tamu shino kumunji then just said ngesha na muchupa mwebeni.
Oh yeah, I'm arranged
marriages.
Yeah, but I think those relationships used to stay even better than these the ones that we are calling love relationships, love marriages. Daekala no kika.
Aya this is daeka.
Yeah, I think icho chintu cho badingira bachita understand abantu chakwe bati love should grow. Date mwambe vyati boom. No love at first sight vya upo.
So now we are these days we mistaken sex to be a source of love. Now you'll find that guy angaye fokuli hapo wa mtanusha. You would say, hey, tawantem. Okay, how am I going to know that you love me? Prove. Now again.
Even you're gonna go for pusana. If you want to prove that you love me, okay, you can sleep with me.
Now again, because they believe that sex is love. No, that is not love.
That's not love. So love actually gives peace. Then ingawa feel attached. I think attachment eilenga sana n'abantu bakwata kalaka jealous. Nga uli attached ku muntu so ngani love fe. You understand someone to the extent where you trust them no matter the situation. But ngani attachment fe wamona fe nangwale posha fe ba neighbor. Mwa umegero bambo posha fe ba neighbor. Wala mvokati barelanda bafo mulando kufuya kuchita olofo muchitale fwa afichite na yene. Yeah, you feel unsafe. So I think even though akalero yale bakosane wati filebo mbera chapam, I think since we are offering solutions here, I think that's how it should be. It should work hand in hand. You get attached to someone and then you love someone. I think attachment should be a stage in loving somebody. For them, attachment should be a stage, not really be two separate things. Yeah, but attachment you love with you.
I think that is how that's supposed to be. Because for love to begin, or for you to love someone, must be an attachment. The attachment should come. Okay, according to my perspective, attachment should come first, before love comes in.
So kaleba watinka step towards gaining love. You get attached. I think much like that, attachment is the connection, isn't it? So when you see somebody, what do you feel? Is it love or attachment?
When you see
someone, you get attracted to someone. You want to make a connection with that person, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's attachment. Attraction is love. Then you want to get to have a connection with the person, meaning you are getting attached, isn't it? So
I don't know if this is really going to be in line with what you are saying, but here with me, I have a few points where I feel those are the things that drive attachments. One, emotional dependence. You are depending on that person for emotional satisfaction. The other one is fear of loss. You are scared to say when you lose this person, you'll be vulnerable, you'll be miserable and stuff like that. So you really want to be with that person because of the fear of what might happen if you're not with that person. Then there's possessiveness and control. Right, attachment can lead to trying to hold on to someone through jealousy, monitoring, and the resistance to giving them space.
Wamba no kuita abantu ba CCTV ba mu relationship.
There's also emotional anxiety when apart. A short separation for you it causes discomfort, panic, or insecurity.
Anxiousness. You are just anxious. You are thinking, what is this person doing? So here is a scenario, right? Gelowen. Aba akwataka opportunity kakwe abroad. Akwataka opportunity kakwe abroad. So in two scenarios. First, Mwalacha 1 was two scenarios where you are attached to the girl and where you love the girl. How would you respond?
Okay. Fine. Even going abroad, Diana san just maybe have a next city come if you're just within the country. Maybe often at Palusaka.
Palusaka kutiwa.
Wangu kutiwa. So I remember in 2023, I had this girl, there was love and attachment. Now,
There was love and
Attachment.
both now what happened was she was like, baby, ndako school. Now me being a student, I've been a student before.
you know what happened.
I know what happens. So what I did, I just said, okay, yeah, go school, it's a good thing, or I'll go school, but the moment you go there, I think let us just end the relationship.
Mwari attached to him that vyose bibiri mwe muri vyose bibiri umo
Yeah,
but umutimoko wali
mutimoko wali man, if you are no, I was trying to protect myself because I know what happens when you're in school. I myself, I was once I did something up, but I was a student. Here manje, I dated someone who got manje. Imagine that person when you don't show up manje. Go school. Ni jackpot could have guy could.
oh yeah
So that scenario better if you saw a before that.
so now for mwari bibiri umutimoko wali but fileka na brain brain na heart fileka
So nani emotional damage. I was protecting myself from emotional damage. Guy.
good enough yapata
Good enough about that.
For me, I think it depends again with from what generation I am dating at the point, because I feel like
okay 90s generation.
I think in the 90s generation, it was easy for somebody to date someone that is from afar, because those guys in those ends at least had a sense of the identification. They knew who they were, to a point where you can date somebody and she genuinely tells the people that are approaching her to say, I have a man, stay away from me. You don't really need to be sarcastic to tell somebody to say you are engaged somewhere. You can just politely tell them, no, I'm in a relationship, right? But now, I'm not saying it never used to happen in the 90s. I mean, we had favorites in the 90s, yes. But even now, it is too common to a point where they are sexually driven more than they are emotionally driven in this generation now. Especially the Gen Zs. To a point where, okay, if I'm dating a Gen Z, right? And she says she's going to school. I have to forget about her.
Yeah. That's true.
You just have to forget about her.
I don't know if I'm just negative when it comes to women, but I've gotten your point. But this time I think even those who are
The 90s.
Even
the millennium.
This time they also want to adapt what is happening.
Oh yeah,
what is happening because
he's adapting to change.
Yes. So now, this person I'm talking about, the woman that I once dated. No, well, she's a 90s, but no, because of the way things are moving, she wanted to adapt now. And now this time, we find that even other people now are cheating. Even this time, we have sugar mummies.
Yeah, that's
okay. I think we should base our answer to his question on an individual assessment of the person we are dating. I think at the point.
Yeah, would you?
Yeah, I think.
Or would you let go?
I would rather let go.
You let go. That's it.
Yeah, because letting go is a very, very good choice at this point. Because what the hell?
What the hell? Yeah, so.
But giving it a benefit of doubt, if you've never really had a problem with her,
you give it a benefit of doubt. You give it okay. You give it some time.
But then don't be blind. Do not let love at any point blind you. The moment you see signs telling you to say this person is not with me anymore emotionally, leave her, because I think even if you haven't caught her, it is actually visible. Tuma busy all of us have been to school. We know if we were busy, but we still found time. But we still found time to talk to our partners. You know, school doesn't really give you that type of business where you can even fail to type a text or call. You know, somebody just all of a sudden phone shima at awkward hours. Phone they were busy at awkward hours. No, sorry,
you call short, I'll call you back. They never call you back.
They never call you back. Leave.
Disappear.
Now I call for
Yeah, it's how but these days. Yeah, it's hell. It's hell.
Yeah, so a quick question to the listeners to drop their comments, distinguishing the difference between attachment and love. Would really appreciating a drop on my comment section. Yeah, so I think to realize one thing we should realize that these two work hand in hand, and we shouldn't just hold on to one and think we have it all, because life recover life. So Mr. One, since you're from the 90s, what's one thing you would advise a person, a younger person, to about this thing, love versus attachment? What's one word of advice you'd give to somebody?
Okay. So one advice on a platform this time put them on a number. Not fair, by girl shine. These days, come suicide, and many of the such cases that are happening, you would discover to say just to do with my relationships. You know, people become so much attached without even themselves realizing what they are attached. So my advice to young people in love, or maybe even other people that are in love, I think even as we love someone, we love a mirror. We love a mirror. Yeah. Very important, very important. Kuti mwana man. Otherwise,
yeah, sana. Yeah, so in relationships, we must understand that love and attachment feel like they're same things, but they're different. Like they have different impacts on people's life. So when you look at love, it is outward looking and generous. It focuses on umuntu. Yeah, for like well-being ya muntu. Opo ichita focus elo futi ila pela freedom, ila kumuntu ala kwata freedom along for that support whereby umuntu nga natemo, if somebody is in love they feel stable. And then when we look at attachment, it is focused inwards, like karaka dependency. Yeah, it needs constant reassurance. It
goes beyond love.
Yeah. We must also realize that attachment mwadiba insecurity. Yeah. No, you start feeling uncomfortable, and attachment is also unstable, because immediately that person disappears. Then so love outgrows attachment. You can be attached and love someone, but we must realize that these two are only healthy when they coexist. Takuri ati no wachita over love, wachita over attach nisha fyamba kupenda. So a relationship must be built on love, must be rooted in love, and then it must be driven by attachment. Yeah, it requires foundation and the building. You must be attached. You must be rooted in love.
Yes.
Because when I gave the scenario of living abroad or going somewhere, there was that statement where you say, you give up on somebody. So when you're just attached, attachment alone is not enough.
Not enough.
You need to love someone enough to even give a benefit of doubt,
Yes.
but without kushamira, you must at least have that take care of yourself.
Sana, so relationship. Don't forget to pull our no chafe mirafi. Otherwise when mtu unaingia white demo. Demo first before tawala demo umuntu. Be attached to yourself before you get attached to someone else. Otherwise, wale for abantu.
So any last words in conclusion as we conclude the episode, Mr. One?
So, I'm sure I was talking about Mr. One. So, Mr. One, I'm actually viral.
Yeah.
Viral is a day. Facebook, viral is a day. So, I'm sure everything is clear, and I appreciate the opportunity given to me to talk about love and attachment. A lot has been happening, and we've seen a lot. Whereby I know people are mistakenly using sex as form of love. So, girls or ladies, please, now we should find love. Otherwise, one love.
One love. So you can ensure that you follow Mr. Viral Zera on Facebook and all social media platforms. Just follow him. Just follow him. So we must understand that attachment keeps you close, and love keeps you connected. From me, the host of the Fowls podcast, Daniel Lucius, and on behalf of the entire team, Mr. Maxent, Mr. TMC, and Uplift, I say bye-bye and thank you for listening.